Yes, ready, ladies and gentlemen? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ebenezer Swings presents the riding stagecoach. Yes, it's John Wayne riding up on his horse. Particular, yes, with his famous cry of justice in the West. All potatoes will come to all.
All potatoes will come to all. Yes, John Wayne riding into justice in the American way. This Irishman will bring us the adventures of the Wild West, and Ebenezer Swings will present us with fun for the whole family. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's episode, The Riding Stagecoach. It is a beautiful Saturday morning, and birds are singing. Chirp, 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 chirp. Yes, spring is in the air, and the beautiful brook is babbling. You can hear the water coming from the brook nearby. Yeah. And there is a beautiful meadow where there is a picnic set out, where one John Wayne and B. Arthur are sharing some beautiful sandwiches handmade by B. Arthur, and of course, some fresh potatoes. Yes. Yes, they are nervously thinking about what happened to the blacksmith's son. Yes, in that tragic accident last week.
It's a shame that the blacksmith's house caught on fire last week.
Yes, it is, but what can we do?
We could always try and redirect the river.
Redirect the river to where?
Yes, John Wayne was a civil engineer and nobody knew it.
To his house, to put out the fire.
It was a hobby of his. He could build bridges and redirect rivers at will. But that's not what he was for. Suddenly, a blush came over John Wayne, for he had something in his pocket he wanted to give her.
We've been talking for a while now, and I have something that I need to give you.
Oh, I see.
Yes, and B. Arthur knew exactly what it was.
You have a necklace, don't you?
That's right. It's the famous potato necklace.
A potato necklace. Yes, all Irish people, as a wedding gift, give the potato necklace. A rather crude and short-termed token of love. The potato necklace weighing 35 pounds was something that all young beaux gave their young mistress. What did this mean? Did this mean marriage? Yes, B. Arthur gasped. The time had finally come. Yes, he knelt down with the giant potato necklace, got down on one knee, and began to whisper those words. But suddenly, here came Roy Rogers, riding up on a horse. He was very quiet, he had nothing to say. Yes, John Wayne got up immediately and demanded why his horse was parked on top of the picnic.
Mr. Rogers, why is your horse on our picnic? It's getting all in the potatoes.
I had to come warn you about something.
Well, spit it out, man. What is it?
There seems to be somebody new in town, which is quite an occurrence.
Yes, there were only 20 people in town, so when someone new was in town, it was an occurrence.
Well, we should go and meet the new person.
Yes, and with that, John Wayne got up and got in the back of the horse and rode off with Roy Rogers, leaving B. Arthur alone with the trampled picnic. Yes, he had forgotten, leaving her alone as he usually did. Perhaps it was scared. He wasn't committed to giving the potato necklace to her. But what could she do? Suddenly, as B. Arthur was picking up the picnic, or what remained of it, suddenly the wind blew. A coyote howled. And out of nowhere, there was Purple Horse. Yes, the Apache beauty appeared out of nowhere and startled B. Arthur.
Oh, Purple Horse, you scared me.
Hello, my dear. How are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
But she couldn't hide the fact that she was devastated. Once again, the author had been stood up by John Wayne. Yes, a tear came down the author's face, and Purple Horse could see it. They began to talk about men problems.
What's wrong with you, my dear?
Oh, nothing. It's fine, really. John had left again.
He always leaves.
And with that, out of her small leather pouch she carried with her, she took out a smooth stone, a beautiful polished stone, and presented it to B. Arthur. Yes, it was a token of luck. She explained that with this stone, she could get any man.
If you will buy this stone from me, you are gonna get John Wayne in a second.
She gave instructions to B. Arthur where to put the stone so it could capture the heart of John Wayne once and for all.
Okay, so you take the stone, you put under your pillow each night, and in the morning you have to take it and wash your face with the water which was staying in it.
Oh, that's very interesting. I will definitely do that.
Yes, you would have to wash your face with the stone every day. True love would come. An old Apache legend. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, she bent down to give a sandwich to Purple Horse, but when she turned around, Purple Horse had vanished.
Purple Horse, would you... Oh, she seems to have left.
Yes, and she made a promise, holding the stone aloft, and she said these words, a promise to herself about John Wayne. These very words.
I promise to make John potatoes every day.
Yes, sure way to an Irishman's house is more potatoes. But what about the new stranger in town? Meanwhile, we cut to another part of town. It's Roy Rogers' saloon. Yes, and there's Mike Williams, Stinky Mike Williams, talking with the new stranger in town, Donald Trump. Yes. Donald Trump was explaining his newfangled invention that was sure to take over the West. They were called Levi jeans.
I will make a fortune from Levi jeans.
Yes, and he pulled out a contract and offered for Mike Williams to invest. Yes, he was trying to trick him into some sort of investment for these Levi jeans. How foolish.
Do you take gold with this? Do you take gold in this investment?
Yes, anything worth anything.
And poor hapless Mike Williams took out a 5-pound gold nugget and put it there.
That's not enough.
That's all I have.
That's all he had, is a 5-pound gold nugget. Nevertheless, Donald Trump took the 5-pound gold nugget and gave Mike Williams a deed, a share in this new venture for Levi jeans. And suddenly, John Wayne came walking up. Yes, and introduced himself to Donald Trump.
Top of the morning, my name is John Wayne.
Nice to meet you, I think.
And with that, he told him about his business, that he was an honest pants salesman from St. Louis.
I'm a pants salesman. I sell pants for a living. And I'm starting a big business, selling jeans, Levi jeans.
John Wayne looked him up and down. Yes, there was something queer about Donald Trump. He seemed to be shaking and twitching, as if he wasn't telling the truth. Well, he knew a long time ago there was another Donald Trump, but not from St. Louis, from Arkansas. Yes. Well, nevertheless, John Wayne welcomed him as he usually did. Any stranger in the town, it was a ritual. They would go to Roy Rogers' saloon and have a couple of drinks of sarsaparilla.
Well, no need to be too tense here. We should go to Roy Rogers' saloon and get a drink.
Why, thank you.
And Donald Trump made his way to the saloon, leaving John Wayne and Mike Williams to talk. Yes, John Wayne shared his suspicions with Mike Williams.
There's something about that guy that seems off.
Well, he did just take my 5-pound gold bar.
How? You
I
carry
gave-
that with you all the time.
Yeah, I gave it to him.
For what?
This share for his stock of Levi jeans.
A share in a stock of Levi jeans. How much money did you waste on such a pointless stock?
I don't know.
A jeans company will never take off.
Yes, no jeans company would ever take off. It was a poor investment to invest in Levi jeans. That would go nowhere. Yes, of course, but you know where you're going, and your kids are, to the backyard, ladies and gentlemen. Because right now, here is two people. Here's a mother and father who are enjoying a time spent with the family, with an Ebenezer swing. Yes, little Johnny's out there too.
Hey there.
Hey, I like this swing.
Of course you do.
Well, here comes Dad.
What is he swinging?
This swinging is a Ebenezer swinging.
What is the difference between it and normal swings?
Captain Ebenezer!
Good evening, citizens.
Whoa, Captain Ebenezer.
Yes, I'm Captain Ebenezer, and this is an Ebenezer swing.
And what does an Ebenezer swing do?
What doesn't it do? It carries your children.
And presto changeo! What's this? A Ferris wheel?
It takes them on a boat ride.
It keeps changing. A Ferris wheel, a boat ride. Why, this is no regular swing set. It's an Ebenezer's magical swing set. 15 minutes later,
Wow, this has changed our child's life.
I told you.
Indeed. Now I must bless other people with Ebenezer swing sets. Good evening.